The Institute for Cultural Diplomacy has developed the programme Experience Africa to promote social and economic development within Africa and to strengthen relations between cultural groups and nation states on the continent.
Cultural diplomacy can be defined as the exchange of ideas, information, art and other aspects of culture among nations and their peoples in order to foster mutual understandings.
Cultural diplomacy for me is the idea of integrating with some form of respect.
Bringing culture and the culture of different people into international relations and politics.
Pour vous dire que la paix, ce n'est pas un acquis pour tous. Nous devons continuer à bâtir sur la paix.
Because these are people who have to live together, work together, eat together, think together, build together.
Peace cannot be imposed, peace cannot be legislated, that peace requires a change of heart.
At the global level, the programme works to promote stronger political, economic and cultural links between Africa and other regions.
And I fell in love with the African continent and I discovered so many new things and so many different cultures.
Africa attracts more investment because of its highly developed economy, and therefore small countries like Namibia or Swaziland somewhere there does not benefit much, but those are the things we have to own out as a region.
L'Afrique peut se développer, mais cependant, il y a des obstacles. Ce sont ces obstacles-là qui font que nous ne puissions pas nous développer.
Economic redress, another challenge. We have well-intended laws on economic empowerment of our people, but it's how we package them.
Dans le domaine économique, des réformes importantes sont en train d'être menées en vue de réduire la pauvreté et de générer une croissance économique soutenue.
The challenges and opportunities facing the African continent have been widely acknowledged and discussed by commentators across the world. At the domestic level, African states are under pressure to improve social and economic development, in particular with regards to education, healthcare and infrastructure. At the regional and global levels, they must address issues of political instability, international trade imbalances, and a comparatively weak influence in global politics and economics.
So build consensus. Because we don't have that baggage, it's sometimes easier for us to approach other states, other like-minded states, and create partnerships.
Our effort at this time is empowering the youth with scientific knowledge, and we are also practically working toward this, making our boys and girls very much scientifically oriented.
The culture of peace that I'm talking about, who are those who are guardians of this culture? The youth.
Young people especially can do it. For Africa, for the whole world.
It is well known that sport and recreation can bring different people and the culture together to work as a team with common goals.
One of the claims that we are making is that sports and cultural activities have actually introduced into life non-conventional means of diplomacy.
Africa is poised to take a position in the global market of tourism by branding herself as a major tourist destination.
To work together to enhance tourism for poverty reduction.
The ICD has established the Experience Africa programme to ensure that the challenges outlined above are addressed and the opportunities seized. The Experience Africa programme pursues the following specific aims: to promote social development in Africa, in particular in the fields of education and healthcare, to strengthen relations between nation states and cultural groups on the African continent, to foster stronger relations between African and other regions of the world, to encourage economic investment in, tourism to and trade with Africa, to improve relations between African diaspora communities.
My utmost appreciation to ICD for inviting me to take part in this very important dialogue.
And I thank the organizers of this conference for offering us an opportunity to share perspectives.
En vous remerciant tous pour votre présence massive à cette rencontre, je formule le vœu que les recommandations issues de nos débats comblent les attentes des organisateurs et des participants. Je vous remercie de votre aimable attention.
The Institute for Cultural Diplomacy had a major role to play if Africa will move forward.
The ICD Experience Africa programme activity is focused on a huge list of interesting topics. Some of them are the role of the African Union in promoting economic and social development and as a regional peacemaker, the success of aid and development programmes in achieving their objectives, the roles of cultural diplomacy and soft power in the foreign policies of African states and the region as a whole, and the use of music, art and sport to promote stronger intercultural relations within Africa, the European Union, as a possible model for the African Union.